There is an endless, an
Let me... Oh goodness, I always put myself in the right spot and it keeps... But yes, I didn't realize that, Game Crazy. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I guess it's my affiliate anniversary. How interesting. It's a shame the music stops whenever I click off the game. Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Apparently it is my affiliate anniversary, which is quite interesting, fascinating. Oh, and thank you for subbing, Game Crazy. That's so kind of you. But let me... Well, I almost feel like... I was gonna say this time I probably wouldn't go as crazy without as long as I did last time. But I'm guessing maybe I should just let myself go crazy. At least for, you know, celebration's sake. Let me get everything. There we are. Right, so last time the battle had just begun. Oh, thank you, Game Crazy. Ostigar. So. Ooh, that seems like it's a little loud. Let me... bump it down a tiny bit more. How does everything sound now compared to myself and, the destructions that are going on right now? I don't know if it was just that moment where things were quite loud, or if it was just my audio perceiving it as loud. Let me fix that. War. Alright. You'll be able to tell on... Oh, yes, of course. Good. Hello? Are you... a little quiet on the game? Okay. So maybe it is just on my end that things were really loud. Let me bump it up, and then let me lower it a tiny bit just on my personal audio. Okay. Alright, what about... well, just casually ignoring. Hello, my dear. I just started trying to see if the audio, how the audio is sounding, because it was a little loud to my ear, but great min, terrible shots. Well, sounds fine to you? That's good. It seemed really loud to me at first, but it was also heavy rain, the dramatic music, men screaming, and all that good stuff. Stay strong, woman. Oh, she's got kind of the Dovahkiin helmet, the stereotypical one. Alright. They're getting better, Black. Oh. Well.
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you?
Yes.
The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh dear. Well. Hey, leave. Aw, I couldn't save him. This can only go. Excuse you, sir. Back up. Oh, the gin lock. Let me get that one. You know, you can actually heal these NPC characters, and they will stay with you. Hey, guys, don't run off without your mage. You need your mage. Excuse you? I never played Mass Effect, so I don't really know. But I mean, it's a horrifying concept. They're just zombies with extra steps, I would say.
As you say.
Just casually getting all of these things. It's fine, don't worry. Couldn't save these guys because I was too slow. Sorry about that. Reapers do the same thing and corrupt other. Aw. Alright.
Darkspawn have sensed us.
Hey, be kind. I couldn't save him. I wasn't quick enough. Back up, sir. You are not allowed this close to me. Personal boundaries, please. Gosh. It is very much a recycled thing. Alright, where are they? Oh, hello. Oh, you're not gonna trigger until I get too close? Oh, let me focus on this guy. Crap, he's resisting a lot of things. Not my monkey. Alright. Alright, Genlock. Here you go, guys. You're doing great. That's okay, these are the Kingsmen. They're totally expendable. Not my monkeys, not my service. All kings are bad? Is that what that is? Or all knights are bad. That would make more sense. Yes. Well, which one? All kings? All knights? Knaves? Anything? But yes, if you move quick enough, you can save some of those NPC guards and, oh, let me reorganize this, actually. You can save them. And you can heal NPC characters as well. Just to, you know, help you. Help me, help you, kind of. Just poking around, making sure there's nothing else. Alright.
Very well.
The alpha. Yes, please. Oh, anything up here? No. You don't have anything either? Shame. Any elf root? Oh, no, but there's some death root. Alright, gentlemen, now we go to war. Okay, flame is still on. Let me just go ahead and do... Not for any reason. It's not like I know what's coming. Ugh. Okay. War never changes. Yep. Let me just, where are you? For no reason whatsoever am I being cautious. Where is he? Oh. Turlock. Guy. Where is... That would have been nice to know, guys. Oh, gosh. Guys, you ran in without your mage. You know that's not a smart idea. Because this was the guy I was concerned about, trying not to trigger. Here, let me heal you, because... Oh, I'm nearly dead either, too. Just use that real quick. Emissary. Get out of the way, you're in my way, sir. I can't... Well, he's dead. Gosh, I'm not doing well this time around. Well, y'all ran forward without my telling you to. Now, y'all got hurt. Y'all need to listen and not run ahead of your mage. There you go, sir. You're lucky I'm going to keep y'all alive because you're more useful to me alive than you are dead. I mean, the tools of war may change, but war itself stays the same. Yes, it does. I was trying to figure out where that emissary was because he is the one that you need to target before all others. And I need to remember that I can pause with spacebar. Okay. Anything? Most things are quite valuable dead. Well, in this moment, it's a help me, help you, help me. Except for rocks. Let me just... So, a Herlock. Gentlemen, stay back, please. Rocks are terrible when alive. I don't know, there's a rock in this game that I like. Alright, come on. Come forward. And let's do this one too. There we go. Now y'all can do what you want. Shale's an exception to the rule. I appreciate that you knew exactly who I was talking about. Did y'all trigger the other guys too with your running over here? Gentlemen. Y'all... I set things up for y'all so perfectly. And this is what y'all do? Now I'm running for my life because I am just a squishy little mage. Because y'all had to run off and trigger the other enemies. Yeah, there is so many, because y'all triggered them all.
I shall do it.
Sir, please. I know I'm pretty, but you need to back up. Alistair.
I am ready.
It is a shame that you have to stay still. To spellcast. That's very unfortunate. Gosh. Oh, yeah, after I kill him, now y'all show up. Sure are many men, the lads. Thanks, guys. Your help was very much wanted, very much needed. Gosh, I cannot wait for me to unlock my specialization that I always pick, which I say is always the best. May y'all aren't that helpful. You don't even have anything. Fine. Well, we'll keep one of you. Oh no, we need this. Activate Archer. There we go. Is there? I was hearing something. Okay. I think there was an ad on one of my things I was hearing. Alright, so none of you can unlock anything. Great. That's lovely. Anything useful? Oh, here's one that can open. Thank you. Yes, of course, Amy. I do hope you get some rest, and I do hope the unpacking and all that's gone very well. Alright, elf fruit.
It's begun.
Eat mushroom. Alright, now did y'all trigger all the enemies over here?
As you say.
Yes, y'all did. Because y'all moved too close and got the whole horde after you. Text me later. Well, thank you, my dear. Alright. Guys, let me handle it immediately. Stay back. Stay back. Come on, big boys. So, let me run in. Do this. Back up. And set them on fire. Oh, I got stuck on some flesh. I got stuck on flesh. No! I am doing terribly this time around. Oh my goodness.
At your order.
Gosh. Alright, come on. Yes, there are so many. It's so slow going without a mage. And I used my injury kit on the guy. Oh, I'm really doing terribly. My goodness. I couldn't save those NPCs. I'm getting beaten up. I'm really off my game. Second floor. Not conspicuous at all going down there. Actually, let me see. What is this gonna hinder? Crack skull. Penalty to cunning. So that's gonna affect my ability to... Bad runs happen sometimes. I'm sure things will get better. I'm not too upset. I know I'll be fine. Cunning. Okay. Combat tactics. Okay. Contributes to armor penetration. Okay. I, for the most part, should be fine with that.
I shall do it.
Veilguard's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Well, there's no point moaning about it. We have to get going.
Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later.
Yes.
At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tayon Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Okay. Anyone immediate? Wait, is this the one with the Genlock, Herlock? Okay. I am concerned that there might be something rather scary up ahead. Could be a bit early for it, but let me see. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the Mage Tower. These guys are right here. So they're gonna trigger these guys. Try to sneak as closely as possible. Come on, come on, come on. This way, this way, this way. Don't trigger the other enemies. Good. Good, good, good. Just do not trigger the rest of them. Good job. And let's get this one. Now, I think what I will do, because there is a ballista over here you can use once. And if you use it well, you can harm your enemies. So I will use that. Okay. That didn't do as much as I would have hoped. And now it's too close to be friendly fire. Are there any emissaries, or are they all Genlocks and Herlocks? Guys. There we go. Okay. Good. Come back. Come. Sir. I wanted us to fall back for a moment so we can regroup. But that's fine. We'll just go straight ahead. Although technically I could control you, but don't want to do that right now. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, it's always really difficult to remember that as a mage you cannot move when trying to cast a spell. If you do try to move, it will interrupt the attack, and then the cooldown will still happen. And I think maybe you also still lose the mana it cost, but I keep getting caught on those bodies. Let me see. because I always like to have distance. But if you're stuck in one spot, you need to make sure that your one spot... That's unfortunate. Okay. Herlock.
It shall be done.
Ginlock. There we go. You know, I do find it suspicious that right before this battle, whenever I spoke to the guard of this area, he said that Tairn Logain said no one could enter because they found tunnels. Did he do anything about it? Is this partially his fault? Alright. Okay, anyone? Okay. I got these. The sad thing of being a mage is everyone wants you. Okay. Everyone else is doing good. I'm drawing most of their attention. Is that everyone? I think so. Acid flask. Darkspawn dagger. Not too bad, not too bad. Mushrooms. Locked chest. It really is unfortunate that once I leave this place, I will not be able to come back, I believe. These locked chests will remain locked forever. But it is interesting that you truly feel your class, so to speak.
Logain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
You're right. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. Alright, now I'll go... Ooh, pile of bones. Fire arrow. That's not too bad. Can crossbow users use fire arrows, or do they need... Sir, I want you to do that, please. Okay, so they do require bolts. Let's do that. Okay. Is this Ginlock? It looks like a Herlock. Herlock. This one's going into a rage, so we'll stop that, or try to at least. Set them all on fire. And that should be good. Let's focus on this one. Or not, let's focus on this one. Oh, achievement unlocked. Nice. It's really interesting unlocking all of these achievements again. Since technically the servers are down, all of my achievements were gone. So it's kind of nice to see them come back up and have them naturally come again. Shield bash. You're in the way, guys. There we go. Oh, oops. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. I am tortured with the knowledge of foresight. I'm terrified of what is coming. And if I'm misremembering... No, not load, let's save. Oh, yeah, this! No, 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 absolutely not. Come on, puppies. Be safe. Okay, that dog's still doing okay. All the dogs are still doing okay. Okay, good. Because the dogs can die, and I do not want the dogs to die. Good job. Good boys. Good boys. That Jinlock's going down. Overwhelmed. Good. Alright, they're all good. Good job. Good boys. Now, you can technically get the dogs to kind of follow you and help you with other battles, if you're smart about it. So, unfortunately, they're on the far side. But if you can trigger the other enemies and kind of lure them to where the dogs are, the dogs will continue to help fighting you throughout. So, if we do this, back off, and attract the attention of the dogs. Come on, guys. Here, actually, get out so we can grab the dog's attention.
I'm armed.
Come on, come on. Good job, good job. Need to go back a little bit further, Alistair. We're very close, very close. Come on. There they go. That's what I wanted. Good. Alistair's in trouble. There you go. Make sure the dogs are still doing okay. Good. Good. That soldier's starting to hurt a little. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. Dog, dog, dog. Okay. They're all still good. Good job. Good boys. Oh, did y'all trigger more enemies? Okay. Good boys. Just stay right there and we'll be with you again shortly. Oh, a lesser injury kit. That's nice. Oh, and another. I was gonna hold off on using that, but since there is another... Because somehow bandages can heal a cracked skull. Anyone in here? No? Okay. Anything? No. Anyone in here? Nope. Perfect. Oh, just a ring. Okay. Can I? Yes.
Shall be done.
I appreciate all the injury kits. They're always appreciated. Okay. So, we trigger the enemies and fall back. Fall back to our allies. Good job, good job, good job. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just a little bit further for the dogs to trigger. Come on, boys. Come on. You can help. Good job. Back off, sir. They need to get closer. There we go. Good, good, good. And they're moving along. That's good. Go after them, boys. Good job. Good job. Alright.
Very well.
Good job, babes. Locked chest, and we don't have a key. Yep. Right. It was nice while we had you, boys. Now we gotta go to the top floor. Okay. So. Now. Just chuckling. Well, yes, they're good boys. Good boys, good girls. Alright. Now, if what's gonna happen what I think is gonna happen, this is a bit unfortunate. Because as you can see, I've kept my 2 soldiers alive. They're good. They're healthy. But I think, actually, just the gift of foresight, you know? Gotta make do with what you got, and okay, is that okay? Nothing to see here. Nothing weird is going on. No, nothing at all. Just give me all your armor, please. Oh, are they gonna stay alive? Maybe it's after the ogre dies that they die. Okay, so they do actually... So it's after... Okay. Let me give that all back to you guys. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. Here you go. There you go. See? Nothing's wrong. In fact, I can give you stuff even better, probably. Tier 2 armor. The results are scripted, yeah. Armor 3. Is there any... No, there's not a difference. I guess they all had the chainmail stuff. Did only one of them have... Well, I guess since I'm using you as an archer, not too bad. You... I will give all this. Chainmail. I'll just have to keep a close eye for when, you know, something potentially happens, you know. Wardens get plot armor. Yes, exactly. I mean, they had maces. Can you handle that? Can you do that? Maybe? Sure. They'll do nice. They'll be fine. So guys, how about you just kind of spread out a tiny bit? Just for reasons. Oh, good. Please, shield bash him, please. Ooh. Can I do this without cooking Alistair or the... Nope, okay. Let's do that. Good, good. Guys, back up a bit. Back up, back up. I always remember that the ogres always seem to fall to being frosted real well. So, that's good. Guys, back up, please. Back up. Good. Oh dear. Here it comes. Let's do that for you. Okay, we're getting close, not too bad. A massive attack. Guys, back up, please, back up. Here comes a kitty, you hear her? Yeah, just back up, guys. Good. We're doing great, guys. In fact, we're doing so great for no reason at all. Precious little girl. Good kitty she is. There you go. For no reason whatsoever. It's all good. Just back up, sir. Gotta love those cinematic kills. In fact, while I'm thinking of it, was there something we could get up here? No. There we go. Inventory full, no. Crap, I'm already running into this issue. And I bought the satchel too. Okay, okay, I'm already filled up. Alistair, you can hold one more thing. Here, take this. You're not wearing a helmet. I'll just throw a helmet on you real quick. You can have a second thing, so we'll just put you with a... have more bows than we do. Okay. So do that. Carmilla! There we go, that should be enough. Yes! Perfect.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
You're right, we should. Let me just make sure there's no other things, you know. Haha. Elf root. Yes, okay, it took. Is that everything? I think that is, and that's Alistair? Okay. It's been nice working with you, gentlemen. I thank you for your sacrifice. Goodness, baby girl.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Would the battle have been won if Loghain's troops took to the field, or was that retreat the very reason that the Wardens had enough time to muster a comeback later on?
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I would argue that Loghain essentially sabotaged the whole thing. Whether or not they would have won, we don't know. But he certainly didn't help. They were wanting to wait for the final battle until the Orlesians came, but he refused that. And I can't help but be suspicious over the fact that Loghain closed off that tower when he knew that there were tunnels in it. I don't think he was working with the Darkspawn, but I feel like at least there was some negligence there. But he had a good bit of troops with him. It might have helped. I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Plus, Loghain's retreat led to many other events, which caused a lot of hardship for the Wardens, being, made to act as operatives, putting Arl, what was his name? Red Keep's leader, poisoned, essentially, all of his troops going against us, the general, his daughter having issues, just, no. But maybe that's the personal bitterness coming through. Although, it is because of Loghain that I do have the best husband in the world. So I'll give him that. Wait, what happened to the army? To the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
And the worst thing is that Loghain knew he was going to retreat. And so all those people, all those good men and women, animals, humans, all things around and over, he willingly sacrificed them, let them die, for no reason other than to prove a point to a king he was having issues with. And maybe there would have been a chance, maybe they would have all died, but the issue is that he chose to let all those people on the front lines, where the king, mind you, was leading, he let them all die. He let them. Maybe all of his troops would have died too, but it wasn't out of kindness that he retreated. It does very much seem like Loghain's retreat was the ultimate folly. Through much camaraderie forms through the hardships he caused by retreating. My friend, you mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
I know that feeling. I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
A bird? What about a dragon? Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much, much higher, I assume.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
Are there any other survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
You're right. I wouldn't.
Suit yourself.
Why did Taryn abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions. Thank you.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
La la la. Oh, we are close. Pardon me. Can I? It's just a dagger. But maybe I could, you know. Would that do anything?
Shall be done.
No. What if I kept going? Lesson. Elf root. This is actually important. Let's do that.
As you say.
And with that, we can take the dagger. Oh, just some human skulls. Perfectly normal. Neat. Is that? Alright, thank you.
I shall do it.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not. Thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united, thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Kaelin already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
The king's name always throws me off, because I know someone in real life by the name Kaelin, but it is spelled differently. It's actually the Irish, quote-unquote, kind of spelling. And they're a woman, because it's Gaelic for maiden or girl. So it always throws me for a bit of a loop when I hear the king's name. It's like, oh, I know that person. True statement Flemeth said about the hearts of men. The shadows in the hearts of mankind are truly the darkest things that we may ever be forced to deal with. Yes, but where there is that intense darkness, there is also intense good. Some would say that you cannot have one without the other. But the fact that they are there, that there is goodness, makes it all worthwhile. What is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Very true. What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The
Arl
Landsleep would
Eamon,
never stand
yes.
for it. There would be civil war.
Al Eamon, the Earl of Redcliffe.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostigar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man.
The Jarl would never do what Tairn Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
There is a balance, though it can all be hard to see at times. Yes. I believe that humanity has the potential for many great things, just as they are capable of many terrible things. But we will truly ascend as a species when humanity is able to control the darkness within himself. And until then... Yes, Carmilla, I know. Surely there are other allies we can call on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
She's actually running on her wheel just a little bit behind me. She loves running on her wheel, and when she does, she always gets very vocal. I doubt it will be as easy as that, though.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then. ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Ah, Morrigan, I understand. The pain of being an eldest daughter. Or in this case, an only daughter. Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Oh, Camila, little girl. Hey, baby. Actually, I do have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Could you tell me about the village to the north?
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
That's not reassuring.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped further in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
I have no more questions, thank you.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright, level up time. Oh, baby girl, you keep getting in the way, honey. Sweet girl. Hey. I guess I can put these on. Mental, willpower, chanter. Nah, I'm gonna stick with this for now. I do appreciate the resistances and armor, but the 2 constitution is real nice too. Hold off on that for now. Alistair. Let's see if we can give you anything better. Tier. No. Okay. What about... No, that's better. No, the one he has is the better one. Alright, what about you, Morrigan? Let's give you a couple things to keep you safe. Oh wait, what boots am I wearing actually? Oh. No, that defense looks really nice. Okay, we'll give you these. And... give you that. I'm so sorry. I'll keep her clothes on for now. And... no, only just necklaces. Okay? Oh, I need to level up. That's what I was doing. Let me see. Persuasion is always really good. But there's something with survival. Maybe I'll be able to hold off a little bit. Is it 2 or 3 survival I need? Coercion's really good too. 20. I do have... that's really good too. I forgot about that. Take more damage from an attack before it interrupts spell casting. I can't recall if what I wanted 2 or 3. But the coercion is always good. And we don't need any more cunning, so we'll do willpower. I wish I could take away from my strength. I don't need that. Just take it all away, put it into Constitution or something like that. Soon, you and I will be together. Okay, oh, let me do that. And let's see. Damaging all targets nearby. Friendly fire possible. Okay. 27 magic. Level 7. 28. I'm at 23. Don't generally. I generally prefer going down these first, but maybe. I really love Tempest a lot. I love all of these, like big AoE, crowd control kind of spells. But maybe it would be smart to go in evenly, because I know... No, let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. Let's bump up your Constitution and a little bit more strength. Gain access. Okay, good. So he seems to focus on weapon and shield, so let's do that. Shield defense versus warrior. Frightening appearances. Activation cooldown, where's this? Okay, we'll do that. And let us save real quick. Okay, let's see. Oh, do I still have fire weapons active? Why do I have... Of course, Game Crazy, thank you so much! Okay, that went back up. Maybe it's just... I take that away. What about this?
Shall be done.
Alright, I guess that's just my fatigue with all my stuff. Fatigue. I'm having a lot more fatigue than I thought I would. Is it the gloves? What else? No, it's essentially inconsequential. Let's just keep it on for the little bit of defense, and now let's head out. Let's see if there's anything good immediately close by first. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Nothing like that red text of doom. Anything? No? Okay. Then I guess we are off. So... Alright, Ostigar, Kokari Wilds, Flemeth's Hut. We shall go forth to loithering.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostigar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostigar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Yeah, because that's not the behavior or soundings of someone that seems stable.
Please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Ooh. Come on, baby boy. Come on. Ooh. You touch my puppy, you die. Let me make sure there's no... Oh, there's some allies in there I don't want to hit. Can you threaten? Are you already threatening them? Please threaten. Or did I just untoggle? I think I just untoggled that. Great. Ooh. Good stuff. Let's... Guys, the alpha, he's after me. Good. Good boy. Such a good boy. Those Darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabaria like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Alright. So here's an interesting thing, is I always had a bit of a habit of naming the dogs after my true pet dogs, or my family's pet dogs. So, I've gone through Scout, I've gone through Ranger, which were my family's first 2 dogs. Scout, the sweet little old boy now, he is a black Labrador. Ranger was a really cute little Australian Shepherd. But now I got a couple names I can pull from. My sister found an abandoned pit bull puppy on the side of the road, essentially abandoned, left to die. And he has this beautiful kind of champagne colored coat. And it reminds me a little bit of the Mabari. Because he has a very strong face. He has the very square face. You could just see the muscles in his face. Maybe he's a Staffordshire Terrier, not Pit Bull, but I shall call him after him. Saint. Hey, boy.
It is begun.
Let's get some of these materials before they go bad. He's a good boy. Alright, and now we can head forth. Elf fruit. Anything else? Alright, now we can move forward.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You're toll collectors, then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Oh, well,
Do
thank
shut
you.
up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
I'm not paying that.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
No.
Don't turn me into a toad!
Oh, enemies ahead!
Oh, did it cancel out? Come on. Guys, save your mage.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by. You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
You can follow my lead. I can use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Or you can die. Your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight.
It is done.
I gave you the option. Codex. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Javinti by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genitivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this. I believe I know now where Brother Genitivi lives. We've been to his home in Dinnerum and found the trail, and I'm amazed that other knights have not done likewise, unless they have. No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in loitering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I could not. Very well.
I shall do it.
Okay. Is everyone full up? I mean, I guess I can... Not that that would be much good, but...
Shall be done.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You've been... What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Is there a way of contacting the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Al-Eamon is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where would we find De La Shelves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Where would we find Al-Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where would we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent.
Oh yeah, sure.
We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tan Loghain might have to say about it.
Where would Loghain be, actually?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Thank you.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Oh, thank you for the autosave. I was just about to do that. Round chicken. Let's see. Oh,
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
maybe.
I have a wonder,
There will be
Alistair,
soldiers here,
if you
or at
will
least a
indulge
place to
me.
hide.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Kids, do not make me turn this car around.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Oh, baby.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Well, they won't do that anymore. There's a market here. You can do your stuff and then... Hold off. Hold off. Okay, what about you? Farmer?
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Yes, I was with the king's army.
I I thought them that survived already marched north with the Tairn. You must be a survivor, or a deserter. Lucky you, I guess.
I have some questions if you don't mind.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Calenhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
You know about those bandits outside the village?
Best thing that's happened to Lothering. Bandits will keep the rabble out, if Sir Bryant and his lot won't.
Well, you're gonna have more rabble then.
Don't let me stop you.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
Well, not anymore.
I want to go home.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
Oh, baby. Actually, double check. Let me make sure. They didn't just respawn again, did they? No? Okay. They're gone. They're dead. Don't worry about it. Take advantage of those suffering on my account.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Okay. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
We had the coin to pay the toll to those
I
bandits.
hear those bandits are back
Many
again.
didn't.
I hear those bandits are back again. Kill them.
Hey, puppy.
Why don't the Templars kill them?
Actually... Do I don't think I quite... So... I think you need 2 gold pieces to be able to properly help these people. At least in the way that I want to.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. It warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Don't you think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
Of
So,
course.
we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am indeed.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Oh, my dear, you have it wrong. It's the reverse. Thank you for your concern, though. And unlike in Baldur's Gate, you do not have limited gold. I do not need any of those, but I will keep these. Weapons. Anything? Nah, I'll be good. Yes. Maybe I should keep that just for a bit. Yeah, we'll get rid of that too. Yeah, we'll hold off on selling that for now. But I'll hold on to these as well. Acid coating. Ooh, there it is. A gift. Wine, please. Injury kit, health. It should be good. Crafting. Trap trigger. Feel. Okay. Do you have anything special? Or is this it? Accessories, other. Just the one gift? Is that all that you have? Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I should keep a hold of that flat blade. Yeah, we'll get that back for now. Thank you, sir. How very kind of you. And now with 6 gold. Oh, baby, give me a second, honey.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, and the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
This should not be the options I have available. It is known that there's a bit of a weird glitch, I think.
Never
mind, Hale. It's no use. Nobody will help one of us.
Let me see.
Leave us be. There's nothing we can do for you, and apparently nothing you can do for us.
You said you were robbed?
Yes. Bandits set upon us. Right inside of the town. Please, can anyone help us with a bit of bread?
That should not be the case. I know that this specific little thing has issues. Let me double check, because I don't want to. Yeah. No. Robbed. So you should be able to give them money, but I do know that this has some glitches. Okay. So I think I know what happened. So one of the known glitches is if you are a mage and you choose to intimidate, it will cause one of the guys to run away. This can sometimes prevent you from completing the quest and getting credit for the kill, as you haven't technically killed off all the bandits. So that's probably what happened with me, so I'm gonna have to reload and fix that, because that should not be the case. But just one of those things. Dragon Age Origins has its unique traits. So we'll just have to go back real quick and deal with that, but not with the mage option. Yes. Come on, yeah.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look...
Yeah.
How's that any way to greet someone?
Your toll collectors,
Indeed,
yeah.
For the upkeep of the Imperial Highway.
Yeah.
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
I don't. I'm not paying.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Maybe... I think the Grey Warden version should be fine.
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Teyrn Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Actually, let's add bandit slaying to the list.
Just when we had things settled.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So... Alright, there he is. He stayed. So... That should... That should be the reason why it had issues. Right as I was in the middle of healing. Rude. Do you have any healing? No, you don't. Morgan, you're not really using your stuff, are you? Let's do... And horror... That's a...
Alright, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
Sure. Goodbye, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Follow my lead?
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Turning you into the authorities, then.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Right. Then I'll execute you here. So... Come on. Alright, perfect. Now that should be it. I hope. Let me get him. The leader, this one. Set all of them. Oh.
As you say.
Oh, that changed. Fancy vase. Wow. Let's do this real quick, actually, and then just put the little dagger on my hand real quick. Now, this should hopefully... Now, let's just skip by all this.
Creepy. Forget I asked. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I thought we should talk...
Okay. And let's just skip by all these people real quick and go straight to the family.
If you're looking to move on if you can. Lotherings. There simply isn't enough food to go around. And I'm just out here to keep them. Otherwise...
Okay. I still think you need at least 2 gold in order to be able to properly help these people. So let's save over that real quick.
Back off. Oh, you there. You look able.
Yeah, da,
I have 100 silver. I'm not arguing anymore.
Do what? So.
There we go. Now we can just talk to the guy.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Take him of all the things he is worth. Get that wine. Oh. Yeah, maybe need to make some room first. Chastened. Okay. Yes, please. We'll sell all of these, please. Keep that. Could I have that wine now? Thank you. Silver ring doesn't have really any use. Get rid of that. Chainmail, splintmail, are they the same? Yes, they are. So I'll just keep one of these on hand then. Get rid of all these. Sell one of these. Their armor, splintmail. Get rid of that. Accessories, other. Oh, I forgot about these. This is where all the extra room has been taken up. Gift, gift, gift. Feldspar. Don't need those. Anti-base. Documents and sell all the wolf pelts. Crafting. Hold off on that for now. Fortunate that this guy does not have a backpack, but okay. Now let us see if that was the reason that I wasn't able to properly help these people.
If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Well, it didn't let me give them money, but at least I was able to do that. And that makes me quite happy. Okay. And now I can fall back and...
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
And let me get him registered as being talking
You don't
to.
look like the other folk fleeing the south. Well, you don't look chastened. I thought them that survived already marched north with the tear. Can't promise I'm gonna ask. Not that they'll be safe.
Who's in
For
charge?
now, most folks go to...
Ruling
He's gone to war
Lord.
and take... What? You mean they're gone?
Yes.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Thank you.
Don't let me stop you.
And was there anything over here?
It is begun.
Oh, hey, baby. Elf fruit. You always gotta have all the elf fruit you can. Nothing over there. Pardon me,
Stop
pardon
looking
me.
at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
No.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
No.
I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Aw,
And he
Saint.
persists. Maddening!
Oh, Saint, you poor boy. You sweet boy. Should take all these, thank you. Y'all are just sleeping, right? Go, broken crate. We don't mind sparing mushrooms, right? Should be all good. And, alright, Sarah Brian. Oh no, wait, you're just the normal Templar. No use of you. Do you have any?
We were lucky. We
Oh.
had the coin to pay the toll
Who are
to
you?
those bandits.
Can you protect
Many
us?
didn't.
To a degree, baby. Yes, I can.
The Chanters are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
We found someone sleeping in our fields, in the hay.
We were lucky.
Please,
We had the coin
we
to
came
pay
here
the
to get
toll
away
those
from the
bandits.
fight.
Many didn't.
Very well.
Goodness. Okay, baby, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hey, honey.
Have you seen my mother?
Who is your mother, baby?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father's at, baby?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
So, you do have to actually be careful with how you speak to that baby. Because if not, he'll run off and go out into the wilds to try and find his mom. I think his quest actually pops up on the Chanter's board.
Very well.
Yes. I've already done that, thank you.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
It is begun.
Anything new? No? Okay.
As if we needed more
A
fighting
few knights
here.
have come through
Don't
here
you see how
searching for
scared
some
everyone is?
holy artifact. None of them stopped to help.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
That must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Oh dear.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Oh no, he's suffering.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
Who are you? Can you protect us?
I'm trying, baby. I'm trying. Has it updated yet, or do I need to actually go in? Okay. Sir Marin?
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Did he know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Of course. Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Thank you.
Make her watch over you.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
We came here to get away from the fighting. Please. We came here to get away from the fighting.
There's word of Darkspawn strike.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Where is she?
In her office arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't think she's with anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Be safe on your travels, sir.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon.
A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. None of them stopped their help.
You, miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Please, if you're going to judge her for the things she has done, not will potentially do.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
There will be no fighting here. You've been warned.
Yeah.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Needed more fighting here.
And
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
The creature isn't dead yet.
Oh? Are you... Nope, can't speak to you. What about you? Sir Bryant.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
Pardon me. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It is no trouble. Make her watch over you. Yes, my lady? Who might
Didn't
you
mean... You can call me Faeneth.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Do many of his knights come here?
Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem to be very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard of any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Cailan had no heir?
None that we know of. Tairn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tearn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. If the matter is important, certainly. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Let me...
Hello again. What can I do for you?
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. They have been dealt with.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
No need. Your thanks is enough.
That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I was hoping you could help me. I'm a Grey Warden.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tearn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the King's death. You know this, I hope.
He claimed we're responsible?
And set a bounty on any who survived. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tearn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Thank you.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Sir Donald?
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tearn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet the Arl, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tearn Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tearn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tearn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Loghain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Your friend, Sir Henrik, is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Of course. I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Of course, sir. Though it would be nice if y'all could help the people here.
Oh, I shall do it.
The first blight? Any other lore available? No? Okay.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light
I'm scared.
scattered in the dark.
When are we going home?
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
It's
terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
What are those priests chanting exactly?
The chant of light. Surely you know it.
I've never heard it sung quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Valroyaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Tell me more about the Chant of Light.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
I mean, this is of course what I'm thinking, but aren't you worried about the coming Darkspawn?
We are preparing as we can, and when the revered Mother calls on us to leave, we shall. But not before then.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you.
And when the chant spreads across all corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears.
I'm sorry, but I must prepare the Chantry's
It is
vestments
begun.
before we flee. There is very little time.
Okay, only one person witnessed Mafarath's betrayal. Havard the Aegis, a childhood friend of Mafarath. He accompanied his chief to the meeting with the Tevinters, not realizing what was planned. When he misunderstood that Mafarath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw a sword against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinter struck him down, and Mafarath left him for dead. Gravely wounded, Havard made his way to the gates of Minthrathos to stop the execution. When he reached it, the terrible deed was already done. The armies on the plains long since disappeared. Havard, cursing his weakness, gathered the earthly remains of Andraste and had been left to the wind and rain, and wept. When his fingers touched the pile of ash, his ears filled with song, and before him a version of Andraste, dressed in cloth made of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." The song faded and the vision with it, and Havard was alone, but his wounds were healed. With new strength, Havard took up the ashes of Our Lady and bore them back to the land of Omari. Fearing that Mafarath's supporters would defile them, Havar took the ashes of Andraste to a secluded place high in the mountains, and there he carved from the living rock an urn to hold them. Time passed, and the whereabouts of the urn faded from memory. Perhaps it was the Maker's will that only the most worthy should find his beloved's final resting place. Now we have only the legends, such as that of the Chevalier Lothier, requested to find the urn to save his dying daughter, and either found it in time to cure her, or returned 100 years after his death. The ballads end less than certain on that point. From Theodas, Myths and Legends, by Brother Genetivi. Interesting. Oh, is this the one? Nope. Okay.
Be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light.
Excuse me, don't. Can I? Oh.
The darkness upon us.
What about this? Okay, thank you. Some bits and bobs.
There will be no fighting in here. You've been warned.
Yes, I know that. Trust me. You don't need to be concerned with me. Anything of use over here? Okay. Revered Mother, please.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Oh, goodness. What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well. 30 silver it is.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you, then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else?
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else?
Fine. I was hoping to receive your blessing.
For a Grey Warden? Yes, you have a difficult road to walk, don't you? In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness.
I'm surprised Morrigan actually bowed her.
Now, if there is nothing else?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
And it's funny that Saint, the good boy, actually sat down too.
In heaven, and then shall the chant of light make it pure.
Alright. Well, y'all weren't too much help, but at least we got that information. And now, the Chanter's board has been updated. Or not. Maybe I have to go a little bit further in for it to do that. Goodness.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Oh,
of the
yeah.
two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
Morgan, you don't need to tease him about being a bottom.
Refer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
Alistair.
You read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Let me hold off on talking to you real quick, Allison, because there is someone else I need to speak with
I
first.
hear those bandits are back
Master
again.
Feleron runs us
Why
miners
don't the
hard.
Templars
Harder still
kill
since
them?
Ostigar.
Yes, please.
Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming. Best be careful. Best be careful.
Yes, yes, yes. Now y'all gonna start saying something useful? Please. No, you're not? Okay.
As if we needed more fighting
can we
here.
go?
As
Don't
if
you see
we
how
needed
scared
everyone
everyone
in
is?
here.
Okay, sorry,
Don't
sorry.
you see how scared everyone is?
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, it was.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Well, of course, sir. Thank you. Though you didn't have to make it so public. Alright. And now... Don't mind that, guys. There's nothing you need to worry.
Logain is the new regent. Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
Doesn't that feel relevant? Actually, while I'm thinking of it... that might actually be good. Default. Good. And Sate. War Dog. Good boy. Right.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
How about you fix your glitching clothes first?
These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
How about you do not involve these people? Soldier. Of course the ranged ones are gonna be annoying, but I'll focus on the commander.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Loghain did.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
I'm normally of the type that would allow you to live. However, I cannot let you go and report to Loghain.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were going to kill us.
But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Nor do I, but they will take a message. Do not want to kill them, but they're too dangerous to let go.
You mean... Very well. May the Maker forgive your trespasses. May he keep you in his sight and guide you.
There's another.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you tried to do.
And I know that you did what you had to. I do wish they had backed down, however. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Faeneth. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
So the interesting thing is that you can technically kill Liliana right here, right now. Although she will show up in Inquisition. So... very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
A part of me thinks that I should download the mod that allows me to have Puppy as a summon. Sorry, Saint.
Indeed.
And I'm sorry, everyone, for the ruckus.
What's it now? With all these
So-
little mouths to feed, I'd no time to spare. Out you go!
Sorry. Just getting, you know, useless little things, you know.
You think that Canary killed all them folks and just stood there waiting to be taken away?
You know anyone in the north looking for a field hand?
No.
You think that Canary killed all them folks and just stood there waiting to be taken away?
I don't want any trouble. Please, don't hurt me. I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I'm sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right,
Yes, sir.
James Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
You'll keep that to yourself.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you,
What
sir.
can I get you then?
I don't... Have you heard any rumors?
Some folks aren't happy about Tien Logain being named Regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tien Logain couldn't save the king from that end, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
Any rumors?
Look around.
Oh,
I'm
I meant
sleeping on the
rumors.
floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have. I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you? I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Caelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you? I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you? I hear that Tien Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Ostigar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you? With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to Queen Honora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Caelan's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. Anything else I can get you? I hear news from Denerim that Tien Logain has been Anything else I can get you? Something's going on at the Mage's Tower at Lake Callanhod. Nobody knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying. Exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the Mages are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all. Anything else I can get you? There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. Anything else I can get you? Some hunters who range into the Brazilian forest say that a Dalish clan there has fallen to some kind of sickness. The Blight, most likely, poor sods. Anything else I can get you? I heard a strange rumor the other day. King Caelan was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denerim's palace and has been since he was born. I suppose they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. Merrick's real son, a mage. Can you imagine?
Oh
Anything else
no,
I can get
not a mage.
There's talk that King Kalen was cheating on the Queen and she found out about it. That's why Tyrn Loghain abandoned Kalen at Ostigar. Anything else I can get you?
Well done.
I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
Well, thank you, sir. That was a lot of information.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I help?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Well, better friends than foes. I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Thank you. Letters of conscription. Okay. Deserters. There is one here. So we will do that then.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Once they finish. I'm trying to listen to the
fine.
song. Can we speak when they're done?
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Please, I must continue playing, else I earn no coin tonight.
Okay.
It's coin to travel north.
This gentleman. Let me see. Do you have... I think I should be able to do this gentleman's quest. So you can technically take quests and not have the means to be able to finish them. But with this one, I think I can.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Oh. Some gifts. Thank you. But no backpack. Unfortunate. The Amulet of Accord would be real nice. But so would some caddis. Stamina, dexterity. Beefing up my puppy wouldn't be too bad, but let's sell these. Keep hold of that. Okay, so I'll sell that. Accessories, these are normal. I really like that. The reduces hostility is very good. Maybe I should wield that since they keep targeting me. Smartly, but nonetheless annoying. I do like the armor and the resistances. Jax, little boy! Go on, honey. Go on. Scooch. Scooch. There you go, baby boy. Thank you. My cat, my other cat, got in the way. Let's put that on then. Alistair. Let's actually give him this. Morrigan. That'll be fine for her. Oh wait, do I still have that? I do. Let's take that off. Jax! Little boy! Honey! Baby boy. What? What is it, baby? No. No. Jax! No! Go on, hon. Go on. Scooch. Scooch. There you go. Thank you. You're technically not supposed to be up here, little boy. Cunning, mental resistance, okay. I think I want to give you these, actually. Jax, don't rub up against the microphone. Come on, down you go. Go on. No, come on. You're not supposed to be up here anyway. Go on. Go on. Thank you. Okay. I guess you'll have to keep all that for now. Okay. Any... can only sing... activated. Good.
What now?
Good. And... okay, that should do for now. Oh! I meant to speak to the guy. Trap making.
What does a darkspawn look like anyhow? Have you ever seen one?
Can't say I want to.
We're probably going to see plenty soon.
I know I just left, but actually, sir, I, needed to get that quest from you real quick.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about, poison?
I have dabbled in such things, now that I have Liliana with me.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
So let me see. Viable 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. Okay. Now, what do I have? I have the flasks, which is good. Do I already have some though? Jax! No, sir. No. Little boy. Go, get back. Go, shoot, go on. Away. Away, go. Thank you. My cat decided to try and climb up on the desk in the most ungraceful manner and walk behind the computer, messing things up a little. Oh, my little boy. Alright, so I do not have venom. Let's see if we can make any. Toxin extract. We might be able to get some in just a little bit, actually. Let me see.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
Okay. Anything on the Chanter's board now?
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it's all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Now, guys. The ladies are fighting. Is it updated now? No. Can I speak to you, will it?
For a foundation built of stone, marble, or any precious metal.
Okay. So, I'm not going to speak to her yet because I need trap making, which I do not have, and I don't think anyone else in my... Alistair, Morrigan, no, okay. No trap making. So the older gentleman wants poison, but that young lady, she just wants to make some traps. Not that any of that will help them in the long run, unfortunately.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I do.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Oh, I think I should already have enough for that, actually.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thank you, ma'am.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food? I said enough. That marshman stole from me. I know it. In the wilds we're eaten. Here we starve. Is there no end to our fortune?
You do not seem a refugee. We're part of the army.
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Shokke basit hisra, marade starit.
Oh.
Abana kyun, maras shokra, anan sam kyun.
Hello, handsome.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner? Who put you there?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Faeneth. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
How did you end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
That's horrible.
I agree.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Well, I'm glad you two have come to an agreement on something. Let's save Sten real quick. Anything? Nope, not yet.
It shall be done.
Actually, maybe if I speak to him, he'll trigger.
Greetings, Grey Warden. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari. Now, unless there's something else you need.
No.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Revered mother. Madam.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you, then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Kunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
What would make him do such a thing?
He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Is there a way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Thank you, ma'am. Swap around.
As you say.
Now, there is one thing that this game has that I wish Baldur's Gate 3 had, which was an easy and quick way to change your party. So if you can see up here, you can actually click this button here and just quickly change your party. It's very, very convenient. And it really helps you, you know, do things quicker and give people armor and all that.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
Then what was the point of the...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
Now that is unfortunate.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Now, if you chose that, by all means. But yeah, expecting that of you is unfortunate.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed and released you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. I'm glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yes, sir. And real quick...
Lost it.
Oh, hush.
Yes.
Let me just borrow you real quick. While I give you... proper... No, not me. We need Big Boy. Give you some proper things. And these the same. They are, but what types? Chainmail, chainmail. Let's give you chainmail just to keep it all matching. And let's give you. No, we'll give you that. Thank you. And what skills have you? Size, threaten, warrior. two-handed. Okay. Well, actually, do you have... Nope, just combat training. Okay. And let us swap.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Come now, guys. No need to be grumpy. But I do think that we will call it here for tonight. We're slowly but surely gathering up our little group, and we are making headway into completing this little area. I do thank you all so much for joining me today. Oh, careful, Carmela, don't fall off the bed. But I do hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your days. But until we next meet, my dears, ta-ta, and fare thee well. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you like what you saw here, I ask that you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until we next meet, my dears, I do hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And until then, ta-ta, and farewell.